Hi, I am Cyrus, and welcome to our little Electric Bastionland one shot for BIPOC Vampire Day. Just a little introduction. Like I said, my name is Cyrus. My pronouns are they, them, and he, and I will be your GM for the evening.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. I am going to be playing Rosa today. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture.
Hi, everyone. My name is Angie. My pronouns are they, them. I'm going to be playing Wesley, pronouns they, them as well. And you can find me any place on the internet at Agonthetic.
Hello, my name is Ryu. My pronouns are they, she, them, bo, and mine playing Artie today, who is they, them. And you can find me on Ryu Plays Games on a lot of stuff.
Lovely, lovely. And if you all want to find me, you can look me up on all the cool social medias under Yo, it's 8-bit. So, are you guys ready to be vampires in cyberpunk settings?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So we'll just start by kind of setting the scene. Our story takes place in New Transylvania. We're looking at about 100 years into the future, in which things are quite technologically advanced. You notice a lot of people sporting more cyberware. We have upgraded past the need for kind of the regular amenities of a life and are living a quite advanced future, and mixed within all of these flashing lights and busy streets and noisy cities lies an underground culture of vampires. Now, these vampires are still quite a work of fiction, with others just kind of adopting the aesthetic, not really knowing that amongst them walks actual beings of the night. There, you all sit at a warehouse, just shy of the sun fully setting, as you all know that you are here on the behalf of Drac. Drac has been a quite prominent figure in the nightlife of New Transylvania. He is someone who doesn't have to do his own work and instead employs the likes of others to do his dirty work for him. He's also quite generous, but that generosity often comes at a price. Whether you all had fallen on hard times, met someone at the wrong moment, or just so happened to be at the right place at the wrong time, Drac has generously offered a hand to you, and now is coming back to claim that favor. It seems as though running the streets of New Transylvania is quite difficult, and the market on blood has gone up, seeing as how with the new advancements in technology come a lot more moments for you to be caught, and to be caught um, as a being of the night is to expose your entire kind of um, family, so to say. In order to keep safety, there are networks set in place for vampires to get things, um, but it has gotten pretty tough. Upon this request, Drac has asked you to hit up St. Mercy Hospital, one of the most prestigious hospitals in New Transylvania. It is said that St. Mercy has one of the largest blood banks due to its influx of patients, and you all are here to take as much as you can and bring it back to Drac to hopefully relieve your debt. Our story opens up with your character, Angie. Go ahead and give us a little description of what they look like.
Muted.
I'm so cool, you guys. I really am. Anyways,
You're so
uh,
beautiful.
Wesley is a tired looking individual with kind of like this greasy curly hair that slicks back and like falls down to like a little bit below uh, their shoulder blades. And they have this sort of perpetual tired look and carry around a BB gun for protection, known to not take matters into a aggressive stance, usually as more so defensive, uh, and just sort of is leaning in against the wall, arms crossed, looking bored as hell, and also trying their best to not show how freaked out they are because they're actually super scared of Drac.
As you are sitting there, arms folded, waiting on the wall, Ava, please describe to us your character.
Rosa is an anomaly in a way. She works or used to work as a stirrer. So a lot of her appearance is very top heavy in muscle, and then a lot of injuries coming from that job. Her right arm has been fully replaced as a cybernetic, but like not a top of a line type of arm, a very like gunmetal type of silver. But despite all of that, she still remains this oozing epitome of feminine. She is glam to the nines. She has manicured nails, which is so odd because of her profession, but she always keeps them manicured. And right next to her is her trusty stir, that's just leaning next to her as she's just looking at her nails, wondering if they have to be filed right now. Remaining calm because in her delusions, Drac likes to work with her because she is the prettiest girl at the party.
I love it, I love it, I love it. And last but definitely not least, Ryu, describe your character.
My character, Artie, is a fluctuation of the fashion before it gets cool. So they seem to have bits and pieces of everything that has become cool. Um, little little trash bits that have been adhesed to their jackets. They have little extra bits on their sleeves to make it look like they have a prosthetic. Um, the mask that we all know and love from steampunk, but it is more of a gas mask than an actual sick mask. And the glasses, ever so slightly magically sitting on the tip of their nose, um, with a very tall black hat.
And as you all are waiting outside, it doesn't take long for the big kind of garage doors of the warehouse to lift up. And behind them, you see a woman sitting there with black, kind of gunmetal skin, long blonde hair, these glowing red eyes set behind sunglasses, with this big, fluffy pink coat and dress that looks all too nice for the job that you are about to do. As she lifts up, and you all can see kind of this big, beat up van. She takes off her sunglasses and just says, "Ah, so you are the new ones for Drac. Yeah.
Here we are.
Seems that way.
Well, you seem like a
When
capable bunch.
when you say new ones, is this like a common thing?
I figured everybody sticks their hands in Drac's pocket at least one time or another."
Oh,
That's a phrase.
That is a phrase.
ee.
She kind of looks you all over, kind of lingering on you, Rosa, as she kind of gives like a very flirty like smile. Um, just very excited for what is to come. As she kind of claps her hands together, you all see emerge from kind of the top office the of the warehouse Drac. He has this kind of dark reddish skin tone behind these dark eyes. He has long coily black hair, just kind of completely moisturized in the nicest of coconut oils and essential oils. He wears a nice vest that kind of has embossed roses all over it, with black slacks, with his sleeves rolled up, hands in his pockets. Good evening.
The goodness of the evenings.
It is nice to see you again, Rosa.
A pleasure as always.
And don't tell me, don't tell me.
You'll never guess.
No, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Andrew.
You know, I could be Andrew for a couple creds.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Andrew, Rosa, and I ain't never seen you before. As he like points to you, Wesley.
Yeah, not often not often in New Transylvania. I just new in town. Yeah.
Are you good? You look pale.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm dead, so
And he lets out this like big gregarious laugh as you say
yeah.
that. Kind of patting you on the shoulder. I like you. You're funny.
Okay.
He pulls out a cell phone and kind of does a couple of taps on a screen as you all see kind of this image pop out of the phone as he lays it flat on his palms. You all can see kind of the layout of the hospital that you all are about to visit. And he's just like, yeah, so this is your destination. I take it one way or another you have been here or been by here. Um, you know that they tend to keep quite a nice clientele. Um, but we're gonna have to borrow a couple things from them. And by borrow I mean steal, but I like using nice words. You all done things like this before? You know, not to mention my name, not to mention your names, hopefully.
Well, now I don't have to. You've claimed me to be a different person. Win
Yes.
win. Do I have to clean up?
Anthony.
You clean up. Yeah. You clean up good. So do I have to clean up good too?
Put it on your tab.
What do you mean? What tab? Whose tab?
Your tab. And
You mean a
as
tab in my
he says
notebook?
that, yeah, as he says that, you hear a notification go off on your phone, and he has sent 5,000 credits.
What?
Share. To share?
Yeah, you all get yourself something nice, especially you.
So
Eddie
generous.
kind of winks at you, Rosa.
Anything for you, Drac.
Valentine here. She should be able to help you guys out. And he kind of gives her the keys to the van, as she kind of twirls them on her fingers, and she's like, "Can do." All right, kids, where are we off to first?
Shopping spree.
Yeah.
Or any other plans? Sure.
A shopping spree is well within your right. You did just get spending money.
Or
I think I'd like to maybe ask some questions, some clarifying questions about it. Exactly. Yes, we are going into St. Mercy. We're gonna be gathering, I'm assuming, some blood bags. Understand that. So Andrew, Anthony, I'm so sorry.
Who? Me.
Yes.
Technically Artie, but for this price,
Uh
maybe one.
okay. So I mean, you asked
Hmm.
to dress up, so is it not going to be a little bit odd for us to look like we're dressing up to go do a hit at a hospital?
I
Am
mean, if
I
those if it's the hospital that I think it is, it's the one that kind of caters to the pricier upper class folks. So I, you'll look wonderful as you are, and by all means, you can get anything to do. But there's a stark difference in what I'm wearing, and you can just look look at them and just like everything that it has. There is no cohesion on this person, and then the way that he looks. However, comma, I need a good in between because I don't want to do that.
I don't think you could. Not
Hurtful.
being unkind, just like he spends a
Hurtful.
lot
You
on the
march to
wardrobe.
the beat of your own drum.
Yes, you dress up the way you dress up, and I dress up the way I dress up. And she kind
Yeah.
of does a little twirl, kind of
Fabulously.
shimmying in her pink coat.
I'm just saying, I just need to clean myself up. You are correct. We probably should ask a few more questions because I don't think walking in cleaned up is just going to allow us to walk back out with a handful of bags and get back into a car. I feel like there's something in between we're missing here.
yeah, maps maybe?
Mm.
Um
Technically, with these creds, it's enough to grease a couple palms to look the other way, get us in the back way, or maybe even through the morgue. Options, options,
And
thoughts,
yeah.
as you all
prayers.
are speaking, Valentine opens up the side door of the van, and you all can see things like duffel bags. You can see little kind of USB drives. You can see about three of them that just have like hacks on them. So you have a limited supply of those. You see other things like sunglasses that kind of obscure your faces on cameras and things like that.
Oh, this is nice.
Are we the type of vampires that would show up in cameras?
Yeah.
So
Or not with Sombra.
the sunglasses are supposed to fully make us invisible.
Not invisible, but it would glitch the cameras where you were standing.
Mhm.
I love that.
Sombra.
We get to be vampires and vain.
You know,
Yeah, you can
tomato,
look at yourself all day.
tomato.
Well, okay. I mean, morgue is so mortgage. Couldn't we just like pretend to be like one of those ritzy ditzy people who are like coming in for pills? Isn't that something that they do at that hospital? They get like they're like, "Oh, I have a headache," or "My husband is bothering me," and then they get pills. Can't we just do that? That way we get pills and blood.
There is quite a popular doctor who works at that hospital.
Mm. Known for doing a couple deals, getting a little grease.
Yes, it seems as though he is always filling up prescription cards.
We love to see it. What's his name?
And you see her kind of flip through a couple of notes that she has written on her information pad. As she says, Dr. Neil.
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 Artie just gets so far off
Neil.
it.
First name George? I don't know if that matters too much, though.
George Neil. George Neil.
That cuck. Yeah.
And Everybody, everybody, give me a will check.
Oh, how do?
So you'll be rolling a d20, and you are trying to get under the number that you have for that attribute.
Under. Got it, got
Oh,
it, got it. Wait, what's will?
because we have strength, dex, and charisma.
Sorry, charisma. Oh, wrong system.
Oh, we're supposed
They
to
all
get under?
collide.
I need to go
Yes.
to my dice jail. Hold on.
I got
This is what
3
happens when you
under.
play too many systems.
Yeah.
And it kind of
Any
natural 20.
Mhm.
Same! I got it to 22!
So this name doesn't ring a bell to you two, but
Huh.
Wesley, you would recognize George Neal as a name who, prior to working at St. Mercy, was definitely known as a back alley cybernetics doctor.
Ooh. Yeah, I actually heard of that guy. He's
Really?
yeah, he likes to pull people apart.
Ooh!
In
That's
like
a different
in like
guy than
the
who I'm thinking of. Oh.
yeah, in like the way that people consent to get things worked on themselves.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
Wait. Do you mean he just does it
He
without
used
asking?
Like
to.
a ripper?
No. People go to apparently people would go to him and ask for cybernetics.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Better guy than I thought.
Sorry, I'm from a small town and we have a different way to go about saying
Hey,
things. I
hey,
apologize.
You know,
Wesley. Wesley, right? You don't have to
Yeah.
don't be so scared. You're in wonderful, capable hands. Anyone who works with Drac, nothing bad ever happens to them. Like, look at me. He helped me get this lovely arm for me. He's so wonderful.
Artie is
Wesley?
desperate to find something with.
Wesley wants to know, and it's like wants to know how much they know about Drac to know whether Rose is just bullshit. I'm like, I wanna roll for this. I'm gonna just yeah, that's a under 10. Wesley's like, I I trust you implicitly.
Wonderful. I would never
Uh,
steer you wrong.
no, and then looks over at Artie and says,
Artie is just knocking off wood.
it's like, I don't think so. I think Wesley has only been a vampire for about 2 years. So they're very, very young.
I wonder if they allow pets in there.
They're not a
Why?
veterinary office.
So wait,
Well,
though, the hospital is a twofer? That place is bumping.
I
You
know.
what kind of technically you could get all kinds. You could get people. You could get all kinds of blood for people with different tastes. Some that like the humans, and something like the not so human.
Oh, well, I would never do that to Nevermore, my beautiful, beautiful Raven. I just like to have him as company.
Yeah,
Is it
I
a
hear
real?
rat blood is quite cheap and easy to get, and it tastes like trash.
Okay, well
Is it a
nobody's taking a
real
rat to the
Raven?
vet.
You see like a raven like flying around, just like hovering in the air.
A real raven or like a cybernetic raven? And it's like
Just a real raven.
it's
An
like
actual
a real-
raven.
just poops. It's like, is it a real raven? Immediately just poops on
Real.
Is it
Oh,
raven or
no.
crows that can talk?
I think both of them
I
can
think
to like
both
an
of them
extent, yeah.
independently, yeah. One of them does it for fun, and the other does it for mischief. I can't
I'm
remember
mainly
which is
just
which.
marketing back to Redfall, and like the main, like one of the characters
Yeah.
has like the ghost raven is like Raven.
I love it. The only thing I'm thinking about this raven, like my mental picture of this raven is like an actual Pokemon.
Oh, if I had a Corviknight, that'd be baller.
Yes, Corviknight specifically. Oh, love it.
I just like to have him for company, and sometimes he can be like a good scout.
Yeah,
You
cleaning their
know,
shirt.
to be fair, if it's the vet side, they probably wouldn't guard that blood as harshly as the human side.
We could get
If
both.
things get hairy on the human side, we could also go do that. Options.
I will say that if
Options.
we do just animal blood, you will have to get more of it.
We could also do a little bit of subterfuge, maybe during a delivery. We could potentially switch the kinds.
Ooh, oh. In this
That's
moment, do I above game care that that would do terrible things to the inside of a human body?
Yeah, we're vampires. Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's up to your moral compass.
There's some humanity in this game, right? Yeah, I don't care.
You're like,
Different
fuck 'em.
system.
Eat the rich. When I say eat the rich, I mean every last one.
Honestly, yeah. Win, 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 some would say.
I think we shouldn't have to worry about that. Don't you just sometimes want to just fuck over some rich people besides Drac? I don't ever want to do that.
That was very specific.
I mean, he did give us 5,000 credits.
Yeah,
So
but
he's a
but he
good
did
one.
say tab. You know, I have questions and concerns, but that's gonna be for later Artie's problem.
Well, actually, it is now Artie's problem because our bounty has gone up from 10,000 to 15,000.
Ooh.
Well, we have
So-
we have a bounty.
Sorry, not bounty. Our goal.
Oh, goal. Whew.
Oh, to
Yes.
pay back in blood.
Apologies. I used to have a very different profession.
I've just known you for like 5 minutes, and I want to know so much about you. Maybe have dinner. No, Valentine. I mean, your fashion's lovely.
Oh my god, thank you.
You know she's saying that so genuinely. So far, all you know about Rosa is that she genuinely thinks these things. She just has delusions. Delusions of grandeur.
Rosa's into living above her means.
She sees Drac, it's like, that's my future sugar daddy there.
He doesn't know
Maybe
it yet.
Maybe husband, I could be a trophy wife. Tee hee hee. But we're working our way up there.
Lovely, lovely. Valentine kind of revs up the van, and she's like, "So, shopping."
Yes.
Just a teensy little shopping, yes.
Yeah. And Wesley looking over their shirt, like, yeah, definitely now. That got shit on my shoulder.
Oh, that just means he likes you.
Oh, well, that's so nice to hear.
And hey, in some cultures, bird poop on your shirt is good luck. So, good luck to us. Yay!
Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting out of this alive.
This is the equivalent of break a leg, but we don't want to break a leg unless it's someone else's leg.
I mean, you can always get the new leg.
You can always get several new legs.
I guess at that point you would be. Let's not talk about it. And she kind of heads off with a pretty heavy lead foot, weaving her way through traffic, blasting Chavelrone.
Oh my god.
Man, I really hope she plays to go.
As you all kind of move from the warehouse district into kind of the higher tax bracket areas of New Transylvania, you notice just kind of the sheer amount of luxury on this side of town, honestly. A lot of big stores with lines outside of them, clothing and purses without price tags, because if you have to ask, you can't afford it. and not so much the charms that you would see closer to your homes. It feels quite isolating and cold here. A very heavy corporate vibe. You all end up at a quite a nice clothing shop named Dynasty with a giant LED sign that kind of has these cute little shining diamonds on their logo. As you can see, but there is no like actual staff inside. It is all just kind of these very humanoid androids.
Mm.
So what type of clothes are we going for?
I think I'm just going for solid cohesion. Holy crap, I recognize that song. Solid cohesion.
Okay, so on trend.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, I want you to take comfort in the fact that everything comes back in style. Remember, back in the early insert times here, bell bottoms were a thing. And then, insert amount of time later, they came back.
That's true.
Yes, and
Uh,
always gold and silver tend to be in style amongst these people, no matter how tacky it looks.
Does that mean I should swap out my arm for something more gold or platinum looking, or am I able to like spray paint on it to make it look like that?
Ooh, I love arts and crafts.
Exciting.
Spray painting would be quicker. Easier, considering. I have a feel for a rope tie and a nice clean vest. I will be back. And Artie just kind of whips into the stores and just kind of like on a thought vessel, going to get some stuff.
Um, is there anything else that I think I need for this?
I know that Wesley thinks that the epitome of class is suspenders. So they're gonna get a pair of the flashiest suspenders that they can find. Whether they're
Classy choice. You hear one
yeah,
of the androids say.
thank you. And then puts it on and hates it. But I mean, this is what they wear clearly because it's at the store.
And as you were like putting on those suspenders, one of the androids comes up to you with like kind of this nice little case full of bow ties. Might I suggest another accessory?
Oh, yeah, of course. And then just grabs like a matching bow tie.
Beautiful. We'll check you up at the front.
Please tell me another android shows up. May I suggest another accessory? And then it's
Cufflinks. It's a revolving door.
and it's like, oh, they're gonna get me to buy everything.
Yeah. This is kind of their plan of like, oh, we know that you found the thing that you like, but why don't we bring things that we think you'll also like?
All the androids collectively like, oh, look at this schmuck right here. We can
Yeah.
totally
Like,
just
we
get so
can
much
get
money
'em,
off of
boys.
them.
Yeah, it's cyberpunk buckle walking in and immediately getting harassed by do you need any help? Do you need any help?
Fucking
Do you need
buckle.
help? Can I help you? They're
I think
actually following you
Rosa,
around the store.
all Rosa's gonna get is a very nice, sleek, kind of a cat suit vibe, just to go with the attire that I have. Obviously, deep V-neck, but
Gotta keep the girls
keep it
in.
classy, keep it demure. Uh, and then she'll make sure to like spend the extra money to more or less bedazzle her arm.
Yeah, and you are able to you all are able to get pretty snazzy. It's definitely an upgrade from how you came in. Ryu, what has Artie gone to find?
Um, there's a cool like couple minutes before you realize that Artie's been standing behind y'all the whole time because Artie does not look like Artie was a second ago. Artie is in a full like brown top hat with a red strip and a feather, a full solid flat mask with just a smiley face on it, an orange shirt, blue vest, green rope tie, and black kind of like rustic cowboy boots with a cane and just boo.
So that's what you meant about the Doug Dimmadome thing. Okay, got it.
It's a little bit. So if anybody is a My Hero Academia fan, I think you might have caught it.
Yeah,
I swear to fuck.
You're welcome.
I love this.
I think the only other like accessory that Rosa is like contemplating on is the type of shoes because she's used to like combat boots, but she wants to look more prissy. So she's like, okay, I have to do high heels. She can't walk in like those pencil or like the stiletto type of heels. So she's like, okay, I can't walk in this shit, but I want to be taller. Ooh, a chunky heel. So she now has like a very chunky, high heels. She's just powering people down.
Yeah, yeah, and they're very flashy. Quite literally, as in the heels have little LEDs in them.
She's excited as fuck.
As Valentine kind of looks you all over, she's just like, "You all look great. Hopefully, the shopping spree calmed your nerves a little bit."
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be great. It's gonna be fun.
I think you
So
will look
fun.
great too.
I'm just really surprised at how much cred people spend on cufflinks.
The little shiny bits that go on the
Yeah, this was like $300.
hot.
I mean, you have to have something that screams, I have like 2 years of your salaries on my wrist. So of course they're going to be expensive.
Well, I guess since that part's out of the way, do we need to get anything? No, we have everything we need in the van, right? So I guess we gotta plan the plan.
Yes, unless there was any last minute things that you all would like to pick up. And if you guys want to add anything else from the equipment list, please feel free to.
Oh boy. You know, honestly, the first thing that I need is how much was armor?
Modern armor is 1,000, crude armor is
Damn.
500, and shield is 200.
Oh, like a literal like shield or just
It is a shield. It is
literal?
bulky.
Jeez.
I will let you carry it in your bag though, if you'd like.
No, I'm not doing that. I'll just go naked.
Each of you will get a little duffel bag.
Could, for the sake of things, could I modify my stirring ore to be one collapsible, but then also upgrade it to be not just a D6, but like a D8?
Give me a dex roll. Let's see how well you are at modifying this. If
Heck
you
yeah.
pass, it goes up. If you fail, it goes down.
Okay. That's fair. Don't disappoint me. Oh, a 4.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so you're able to modify it, add some hinges onto it with a couple of the tools that are in the back of the van. It is now collapsible and a bit heavier and sturdier, moving that damage die from a D6 to a D8.
All right, where the heck is my
Nice.
D8? Is it D8? Yes, it is. Cool. I think I'm done. Do we need any smoke grenades? Smoke bombs?
I think
Mm.
smoke bombs could definitely help.
I've got these, and I just kind of pop out. What I have is a firebomb and an acid. It doesn't say what kind, so I'm gonna assume something I can throw.
Acid.
Yeah,
Just acid.
just acid. So if we need any more than this, I would assume that the plan has gone tits up, as the kids say.
Should we
Nobody says
plan
that
to
anymore.
Yeah. Listen.
see? You can bring it
Yeah.
back, Flo. You can bring it back.
Oh yeah, sure, you can bring it back.
I'm trying to make them feel happy.
I'm
Yes, should things
On
go
trend.
right.
tits up, you can throw your little firebomb.
Little. Fine, we should get 5 more.
Should we plan the ultimate contingency and get a rocket as well, or just stick to the bombs?
I
Does
think
fire hurt
we
us?
are breaking Geneva Conventions.
Does fire hurt us? Wait.
Fire does hurt you.
I mean, the smoke bomb could provide the the illusion of cover.
We need more of those. We need more of those than the firebomb.
It's mainly just because I do see that rocket is for 500.
Rocket.
It's like, could we get a rocket?
The answer is
We
yes.
got a little extra money left over.
Just walk in, no
Nah, it's
armor,
okay.
rocket launcher. Just-
Yeah.
Like, sorry, don't mind me. My medication is in here.
Yeah, let's just jinx Arcane the hell out of this job.
Truly.
Blow it up.
Like, actually, I think it'll be easier to get the blood if the hospital is closed.
Well, if we can't
Oh,
find a
no.
whole lot of things, I just realized what you said. I do want us to get, if possible, I actually can't find it to put at it, but a smoke, like at least 2 smoke bombs and another fire
Yeah,
and another
that
acid.
is.
And then I would vote that we use the rest to grease some palms.
Do we want to have armor or just be all natural?
I mean, if we have armor, is it not gonna mess up our fancy looks?
I don't want to
We
mess
can
up my
have them
look now.
blended in. We can have them blended in.
It's true.
How much money do we have?
We're definitely coming to the
I
end
would
of
say
it.
after shopping, you've got like 1,000 left.
Okay. Yeah. We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
So
be
yeah,
fine.
it's just a couple more. I did find them. Haha. I'm going to grab 2 smoke bombs, and anyone can grab the second one, and then I'm going to get
Mhm.
another thing of acid. So we only have 1 firebomb that I have, unless somebody else gets one.
I have a beating stick, so I'm good.
Yeah, and I have
You're
a
like, actually, I already have a problem solver.
That's so
and
funny.
I have a taxman's pistol, which is extremely loud.
Yeah, I have
Part
that.
of the description.
You know what? It just says pistol. It doesn't tell me what kind it is.
Yeah.
Mine in my book it says you have a taxman's pistol and it's extremely loud. They make
Everyone will
sure-
know.
That's a taxman.
You're like, oh, that sounds like a taxman.
Oh, I do have a random question. This was back when I was still working at Mother Fort Still. Do they accept union people? Do they like the unions, or are they too rich
I
to like
don't
the
think we
union?
should mention the union.
Making sure I didn't know if there was an extra way to get in using the union badges or
I-
whatnot.
I don't. I think that really might get us kicked out.
Oh.
What about rum? I do have some rum I stole.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to want the rum if you offer the rum. I don't think that's going to be enough for them to turn their heads.
It is Mother Fort Still rum.
Oh, so like real one from like real
Yeah.
sugar canes.
You know this arm? I lost it in a work accident at that fucking place.
Did the arm go into the rum?
Is
Don't
this
worry
what
about it.
how the kids say they put their foot in it? But in this case, you put your arm in it.
I mean, I didn't intentionally do that, but it did hurt.
Completely
It was a good
unrelated.
year, though.
Do you guys remember when that person was like, I found rat remains in my Mountain Dew? And the CEO of Mountain Dew was like, that's impossible. Because if a rat fell in the Mountain Dew, it would dissolve completely. And everybody was like, hmm?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
There was an accident, her arm fell in, and it just.
Yep.
Did you at least get workers' comp?
I got
In
this
this
arm.
economy?
Ah! You took the hush money. All right, well, I am confident that the job will be entertaining, definitely.
But are you confident that we're going to be successful?
I think
I
it'll be
cannot hear
great.
you over the radio. It's so loud. I can't turn it down.
HOTTO.
I love that this radio station keeps on playing Chapel Road.
Believe it or not, I found one of those CDs from ancient times.
Ooh.
He's from ancient. I hurt in 30s. Ouch.
He steps on the gas once again, and it is not long until you all reach the hospital. You all are sitting out front, and it is large, spanning a good 9 floors of these big kind of glass windows that periodically display advertisements over top of them. You see that the main doctor of the hospital, Mr. George Neal's face is kind of plastered all over the building as the #1 doctor in New Transylvania. You can also see that they are also the best veterinary Victorian hospital combo building in New Transylvania, as there are pictures of very happy animals that are clearly photoshopped in
It's
the
actually
photo with the
AI
veterinarian. Yeah.
generated
Honestly,
You can see that the dog has like 5 legs.
If you look real close.
Yeah, and the doctor's like badge actually doesn't have like anything tangible on it. It's just scribbles.
I think
His hands are
Nevermore
tucked
is
behind his
now.
jacket.
I think Nevermore is on Rosa's shoulder, and all he says is like, "Gag, gag."
Get out of here! And underneath it, you can see like somebody clearly holding a sign that just says "Support human artists," and people are like, "Yeah!"
Oh,
Honestly, that the good union. Good union if that's the case.
that is a good.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to, I don't know how I would go about doing that here, but I would like to try to go talk to some people and grease some palms if possible.
Yeah.
Um,
It's very clear that from the front of the hospital, you can see a couple of ambulances. You could see a security guard sitting outside. He doesn't look super imposing, but just kind of watching to make sure that no bad actors are getting inside of the hospital. There's not really much for clearance in the doorway, but you can definitely see that further in behind these glass doors is another android sitting at the reception desk.
and androids are not actual humanoids in this sense.
No, they are they don't have thoughts. They have
No
code.
thoughts.
Head empty.
Head empty.
Head empty, no
Only
thoughts.
commands.
Just zeros and ones.
Okay. So I can't grease the palm of that. Whom is a person with a conscience and a heartstring that I can tuck on?
The security guard, definitely.
The security guard. Okay. I am going to try my best distraught brother feelings as I am. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't want to. I don't want to waste it on a security guard because he's just a dude.
He is just a guy.
He is just a guy.
He's a pretty cool looking guy. He's very like heavy set. He's got a little bit of that like muscle gut. You can definitely tell he's kind of like bursting out of the uniform a little bit, but in like the hot way.
In a hot way. um. Okay. The other option is just, hey, I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, hey, uh, is there has there been an influx of have you seen an influx of pups coming in today? I have an interest of finding one for the family, and hoping that this guy is a dog guy and could get me into like the thought and prayer is I'm going to talk about dogs wanting a dog, and I want him to be like, this isn't a place where you would get a dog, but I love your feelings and I will take you to go look at the dogs.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
I have a very dumb idea of a backup just in case this doesn't work.
That's a no. I got a 17.
Yeah, as you say that, he just says, "Then why don't you go to a shelter?"
Well, because shelter is this one thing, but if you get them, it's kind of fresh, piping hot when they're straight out of the vets.
If by fresh piping hot you mean with fever, then yeah, I guess so. But at that point, it'd be more of a concern, wouldn't it?
Right, but you just bring them back with love and
I
affection,
mean, I could
right?
gladly point you to the nearest shelter.
Sure, point me in the right direction here.
And as you do that, he genuinely gives you directions. He's like, all right, what you're gonna want to do is go down 2 blocks. If you
2
get
blocks.
to the deli, you've gone too far.
Deli.
Come back to that first light, right? And then you're gonna want to turn left. But I wouldn't
right?
go past that alley. No, turn left.
Okay.
It is very important that you turn left. Should you turn right, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of this neighborhood.
Yeah, okay, good to know. That's just
And you're definitely gonna see a dog then. It's not gonna be friendly.
At this point, I'm just here to be a menace to this guard. At this point,
yeah, he's totally distracted, trying to give you directions.
So I don't. This guy was at the front door. I don't know if I'm helping, but I did a thing.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to get in unnoticed, his whole attention is trying to get you to understand the directions of where the shelter is.
I think
I think we should. I think we should try to go through while this is happening. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely could. You don't even need to do a check for it. He is full on being like, no, what you do, listen.
The deli has great snacks though. Like if I stop
Okay,
there
but
and I come
we're
back
not
out,
going to
it
the
would be
deli.
right
You're
then.
trying. Do you want the deli or do you want the shelter? Because if you want a chopped cheese, you can go get a chopped cheese.
When I go get the dog, they're gonna be hungry, so I give them a sandwich.
Then you come back to the deli. You don't want the. Because if you get the deli sandwich, who knows how long it's going to take you to adopt a dog? And then your mayonnaise is over there soaking into your bread.
Mayonnaise?
You don't want to smell the sandwich in the deli.
While this is happening, the dumb contingency plan, because of how head empty delusional Rosa is, could she mimic the styles of an android and pretend to be an android, being like a tour guide?
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh my god. you said this is a dumb plan, I
Oh,
could have not
never,
anticipated.
never.
It's like, oh, kindred spirit. Head
With a
empty. She doesn't have
buckshot
numbers.
shotgun, I would have never hit that.
One.
Oh, yeah, you lock in. Like you've never been more locked in your entire life.
Bruh.
You're like, I'm not acting like an android. I think in a past life
I
I
am
was
an
an
android.
android. Yeah. You begin to like walk through these doors and they open up as the kind of receptionist android looks. She takes a second to look both of you over. You can see like the cameras in her eyes kind of focusing and unfocusing as she says, state your code.
Code. Guide. For rich, wealthy people with no hobbies. Touring hospital. For stay. Wife has delusions.
And
Want
I
to
think
find out?
it
Want to find out if this is perfect for her stay.
guide wealthy clients tour proceed.
Uncle. Arguing with guard. Can you summon after they are done in 5 minutes?
Will do. Calling security.
For them to join. For them to join the tour again. Hee hee ha ha hee
I
ha.
see. Emergency canceled.
Yes. Rich people, no hobbies, having fun.
Wesley is standing behind this, sweating in like the thick glasses. If a vampire could sweat, they are doing it. They're like, there ain't no way this is happening.
It seems as though your guest has an irregular heartbeat, too low.
Who would be best to see about that?
Cardiologist, fourth floor.
Thank you. Proceeding.
Yeah, and you guys like the door unlocks. You guys are in. You're in, with the exception of Artie. the,
And
the
I
guard
already accounted for that. You will be allowed in after you're fucking done, Ryu.
the guard has now like pulled out his phone and is looking on like maps to be like, nah, this is what I'm talking about.
Right, and I'm literally like over his shoulder, right, and I'm like clicking things on purpose, like, right. But if you okay, but zoom in ahead. Oh, I didn't know there
Hold
was
on,
a
wait,
look.
give me
There's
1 second. What? I, okay, but sorry, are you an Artie?
yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay, you're late for your hospital tour.
Oh, man, I was really talking. Oh, I was really looking forward to that sandwich now. Okay,
Well, listen, now that you know where it is, just
right.
get it. You just
No,
go
I
get it
appreciate it.
afterwards.
Yeah, you know,
You-
yeah.
You better tip that man. You harassed him. You better give him like a tip.
If there's a way to like digitally send a couple bucks and be like, I'm gonna get you a sandwich, and
yeah.
so,
You send him sandwich money.
yeah, sandwich and 7-Eleven money for slushies.
You all have successfully made it into the building. You are now kind of in the waiting room area. You see a lot of people going kind of in and out of doors. You see a couple of people sitting outside of the office. A lot of them quite rich and dapper. Just kind of waiting patiently to hear their names being called. Not far off, you can see a hallway that just says elevators.
4th floor, cardiologist. Or we can see Dr. Neil.
Yeah, I'd definitely vote Dr. Neil.
All right.
Okay.
When you look at the little kind of directory next to the elevator, you can see that his office is on the 8th floor. You also see on his on that same sorry, on that same floor is that is also their surgery floor as well.
So that's going to be where we have to go, essentially. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Continue the tour.
Tour continuing.
I need my rich person glasses.
Your rich person glasses.
You look snazzy.
Thank you. I'm rich. Look at my cufflinks.
You are rich. And now remember, the tour is designated because the family wife is having delusions. So we need to make sure that this is the proper hospital that she can have her treatments at.
The whispering is throwing me off.
1960s,
Hysteria.
where they're like, "Hey, here's some cocaine and a vibrator. Go crazy."
I was about to say, the dildos are down the hall. That's not what we're here for.
Marty, you are the eccentric uncle that likes to yell at
Eccentric.
who likes to yell at security guards because you're bored and rich. I'm your friendly neighborhood android. Now let's get on this elevator. Ha-ha!
You know what? Mistreating the working class is a trait of the rich.
Yeah.
You all get in the elevator, and it's one of those like fancy glass elevators where like you can kind of see the city from the other side. And as you go higher up, you realize just kind of like how much the people in this building are able to look down on the city. And it kind of gives you that little feeling in your stomach, like, oh. As
Rosa
the bell
drops out of persona for a second. It's like, how many people do you think have fucked in this elevator? Because it's like this very fancy glass.
You see like handprints on it.
It was literally 15 minutes ago. Before the next cleaning is the problem.
Nobody cleaning this.
They clean periodically because this is very upper class. However, comma, this was literally 15 minutes ago.
The bell dings and the floor opens, and it is kind of this big open space at first where you can see a series of hallways and other spaces. You can see that there's a secondary kind of waiting room with a lot of families in kind of watching the TV specials. Is there some deals for the next hottest new energy drink and the coolest new cybernetics that you definitely have to get? They're like tired of losing your remote control, a remote in your arm. Forget your keys at work? Well, you can't when you've got them in your chest compartment. Very practical things, you know, for the everyday person.
What metal detector?
Yeah. As you all get to this floor, you can definitely see that like there's a bit of a pause as a couple of people look at you, definitely being like, wah," and then just kind of continuing on, just taking a mental note of like, that's odd. We didn't know anybody else was coming up here.
Oh, the
Surprise tour.
a surprise. Are the workers all androids?
So you can see that there is one desk worker who's kind of handling records. They are an android, and you can see that there is kind of a mechanic sat at their desk with them, but they have like hat down, feet up, kind of dozing off. And you can see that there are like proper like little robots. Like I don't know if you guys have it. There's like this restaurant near me that has like little robots that like deliver your
round
drinks and your
one?
pizza. Yeah. Yeah. They're kind of like those little guys,
Yeah.
just kind of like taking like little food trays to
It's like
people.
a slick and sexy R2D2.
Yeah. Sexy
What a
R2D2
sentence.
actually is what we're gonna call them.
That's so funny. Okay.
You can see
I'm
one like
thinking.
handing Jello cups down the hallways to the recovery rooms.
I think Rosa will just like do back in the Android persona is just going to like check in and just notify them. You can check with the front desk at the very bottom in the primary floor, but this is a tour for wealthy people and a wife that has delusions.
May I see your level 3 membership?
We're going to we're gonna certainly try that. What
You don't have one.
Nothing.
I don't have one, but what if I could MacGyver one or like bullshit my way out of this?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I go to the level 3 pass. Is that something that an Android would ask an Android, or is that something that an Android would ask a person to get up to this level?
That's what an Android would ask a person to get up to this level.
Okay,
This,
I go to like pat myself and like, yeah, no problem. I will get that right onto. I seem to have dropped my wallets.
that is no problem. We can take your chip.
Fuck.
And you see like a compartment in her chest open, big enough for you to put your hand in. And it has like this little scanner on it.
Oh my god.
How
Please
can we
insert your
bullshit our
hand
way
into
out
the
of this?
scanner.
Put my hand in the scanner. Do they close? Does it close?
No.
All right, I have a crazy idea. Y'all have 2 seconds to stop me.
You have someone who's pretending to be an android. I'm not going to stop you.
Like, we're quite deep in this already.
Well, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I go to put my hand in, but I would like to. I don't know if sleight of hand is a thing. To have one of the vials of acid in my hand.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, give me a dex roll.
God. 8.
As you put your hand in there, you were able to very sneakily drop the vial of acid. It kind of melts the like chip reader as she says malfunction, malfunction, malfunction.
Oh, there's a little something there. What happened there?
Wow,
I apologize.
for all of the money that we're paying and this
Yes, keep
This-
going, keep going, keep going.
yeah, and all the money that we're paying and this garbage is already breaking down. Maybe it's not the best hospital around.
You see like the mechanic guy go, look,
Should I
stop.
submit a complaint?
No,
I
no, no, no,
would
no, no,
like
no.
to, because I have a little spark. It tingled, made my
Yeah.
head tingle.
Yeah.
Complaint.
Sorry,
Processing.
I'll take a look. I'll take a look. You all please. Where was it that you were headed?
We wanted to. We had an appointment to see Dr. Neal.
Oh, I see. Well, his now should be cleared. His office is the last one on the right.
Lovely, thank you. You should probably take care of that terrible thing.
Sorry, sir. We'll be filing a report right now.
Complaint suspended. For now.
Light flash red.
For now.
They're trying not to have a lawsuit.
Always said in the hospital was a lawsuit. That's how you're able to get shit done.
Truly.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna proceed to where the mechanic told me to go.
Yeah, and as you walk down, you pass a bunch of like closed doors that all have quite like they have these LED screens that tell you about like the like vacancy of the room. You can see a couple that are closed off, and then you see one that you can see a dumbwaiter labeled at the end of the hall right next to Dr. Neal's office that says to fifth floor. What do they call my brain?
Fifth floor.
Fifth floor blood work.
Labs. Yeah.
Yeah, labs. Thank you.
No, you're
Thank
fine.
you so much.
I was like, if it's not the
because
trash chute, it's the lab chute.
yeah, it's a lab shoot, definitely.
I'm
But you all,
gonna keep that in mind as we walk by.
yeah, you all reach his door, and he just so happens to be opening it the minute you all get to the end, kind of startling him for a second as he looks you all over. I don't believe I had an appointment at this time.
You do now, and I just kind of push him back into his office. This is
Are you
his office,
all?
right?
Yeah, this is his office. This is his office. You're
Yeah.
bullying this man back into his office.
Usher everybody in, and I close the door behind me.
You just like stand in front of it, like body blocking it.
No.
I'm sure that whatever you need, I could get it for you.
I personally love that attitude.
I mean, you must be an old client of mine.
Would I have been an old client of this guy?
No.
No.
This man is just assuming.
Dr. Neil, I might need to trouble you for a little something off books.
And you see him kind of like turn around like this little like stone owl on his desk that's like decoration. I'm listening.
It comes at a decent pay.
As most things that are good do.
I thought it looks over to Rosa, just like leans in. Is Artie saying that he's going to pay for the thing that we've been told to steal?
Listen.
I think it is as the you say, let them cook. I want to see how this goes.
Artie is in a certain mode at this point. It's just like, I'm the talker. How this happened, we're gonna find out.
Bird, like the statue of the bird on like the owl statue. It's like, ooh, pretty bird.
A friend of ours has a need for a blood transfusion, and just need to know, how do we get our hands on a few extra bags in the process? Like, where do you?
Well, I'm sure you've told your friend probably the best way to do that is to have insurance, yeah?
Would I be talking to you in your office unannounced and without an appointment if that was an option?
Fair. But know that I don't come cheap.
That's not the problem.
Once again, we don't have money.
How much is this poor friend needing?
I would know the correct amount of
bags.
Blood like, in a body needed, right?
Insert amount here.
How long have you been a vampire?
Well, you have to like count the seconds it take me to empty a Capri Sun, I guess. I don't know.
Are you accounting for the fact that they're putting Capri Suns in bottles now, or like still in the?
Also, what are we talking? O positive, O negative, AB.
I would like to the whole purpose is for me to talk this guy into telling me a location in this hospital, of which the better blood would be held and stored.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Potential offer. From when Wesley told us about Dr. Neal and their
Mhm.
previous occupation, did it seem that Dr. Neal would also be someone who is very curious? A very curious person. What I'm offering is,
Save
what
me.
if they have a very interesting person who we don't know if her delusion started when she became a vampire? She's probably been a vampire for like 10 years. Hey, don't you want to experiment on this very interesting person right here
On yourself?
for free?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Is Dr. Neal hot?
Yeah. All my characters are hot. You don't even have to
Thing.
ask that.
Or it could just be like, hey, I'm the Lulu. She doesn't understand shit. That's fine.
Yes.
I love this. Yes,
Uh,
Dr. Neil is hot. He's a hot doctor. A beautiful chocolate man
Ooh.
with a nice smile.
got it.
And
Drax is
one
still my husband though in my heart, but this is also
Right.
acceptable.
This is acceptable.
What we could offer is the chance to study a cybernetic like Rosa's.
I believe you are the Rosa in question. As he looks at your arm. Yeah, and he like takes your hand very delicately. Kind of looking at the like grooves and mechanics in it. And just says, "Oh, well you deserve far better than this."
That's what I've been saying this entire time. No one ever listens.
Well, tell you what. I have my off hours at another place. I'll see you there.
Don't tell my husband, and you have a deal.
Oh, I am never in communication with the husbands.
Oh, I like you. But I know that we're here for very important business for our friend who needs the blood transfusion. Would you
Ah,
still be able to help
yes.
with that?
Um,
I mean,
yeah.
you have other, obviously you have other priorities going on. Just let me know. Just what is it? Write us a couple prescriptions and send us on our way and where we need to go get it, and we'll just pick it up and then set everything up for you on the outside. How about that?
And he kind of goes into his desk, grabbing a couple things, um, and he hands you over a key card. This should get you into the 5th floor.
Oh, okay.
And as he smiles at you, you notice that he has a golden fang.
One singular
Ooh.
golden fang. One singular.
Yeah, one is regular and one is singular, signaling that he too is a vampire.
Can I? Oh, can I? Huh? Can I? Okay.
I'm gonna have two sugar daddies. I'm gonna have a doctor and I'm gonna have a mob boss.
That changes everything because my plan was to lie and say I was going to pay him and then like either knock him out and or murder him.
No! I'm gonna get a free cybernetic upgrade and you're gonna murder this man?
No, that was the thought process before he
This
handed me a cue
poor
card
man!
and
He's
sparked the
just
shame
trying
at
to
me.
feed his family. He's not a real doctor. Yeah, anything is possible.
You know what? Delusion all the way to the top. Sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it.
I didn't want to respect him, damn it.
I think you deserve so much more. You look and also have the name of someone who would be a fantastic actor on a TV show about hospitals. Because when you said George Deal's like, I feel like this is like Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if it actually is.
I'm not a Grey's Anatomy girly, but for all the Grey's Anatomy girlies, yeah, I did that for you guys.
Yeah.
That's my casual viewing whenever I get my hair done. So yeah.
So remember when we talked about how the fingerprints were on the glass? This is just that is great. Yeah, it's just that hospital. Let's be honest. That's so funny. Wonderful. So we don't need. So, is there a role in which I can do to understand that this guy figured out that we just need a bunch of bags, and he was just like, just go take the fucking bags? Did he just give us a green, like a full, like, golden ticket?
Oh, this golden ticket comes with a price.
Besides my experimentation on?
Yes.
Ooh, what is it?
Yeah, he didn't say.
Along with you visiting me in my private office, I'd also like a little bit of a snack.
What? So you want us to just go get you a snack? What do you mean?
Can we feed
You
off
work
each
in a
other?
hospital. There's a lot of snacks around here. What do you mean?
I don't think
I
I'll
will
yield
totally give
anything.
you mine.
I don't think it works like that. But he can't steal from
Aw.
his own hospital.
That's
Somebody else can.
Ooh. So you want us to
Oh.
drop stuff off for you? Okay. Where should we drop it off for you?
And he asks for your hand, your non-cybernetic hand.
Oh, here.
And in his awful doctor handwriting, writes out an address and a number.
Because she's a delusional person, I think she's one of the few people who can actually fully read this.
I was gonna say
Makes
we're
perfect
never gonna
sense,
get
yeah.
there. Oh no.
You have such fantastic handwriting.
Oh, thank you. I pride myself on it, actually.
It's so beautiful. You could write love letters.
Oh, I mean, if I ever decide to switch professions and become a poet, you will be one of the first to read.
I'm excited.
It's taking so much energy for me not to be a snarky asshole.
Do it!
No, I need to.
It's delusional for comedy's sake.
It's not for you, it's for him. So you can I so clarification. So you just want a little extra of the things that we're getting to be brought back to you here?
No,
Not
at this
here.
address.
At
Yeah.
that address. I missed that part. I'm so sorry. I couldn't breathe over that connection that was happening there.
Hard to claim insurance on items that aren't stolen.
Got you. Understood. Easy
Except-
enough. A win-win-win.
Yeah. Except for, can you claim insurance for Rose's heart? Who? Anyways, I'm sorry.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Wesley. You should also write poetry.
No, I really tried. I don't think I'm
that was
made
so
for it.
beautiful.
No.
No. Hey, I would read your poetry. She's so genuine.
So, yeah. I don't have any poetry.
Write it.
It's okay.
And as you say that, you see him like write it down on like a piece of paper, like, oh, this is for you.
Oh no.
Well, if that is all you need, then we should bid you adieu, and we
And if
shall.
anyone asks, you never came up here.
Yeah, we don't know
Of
you.
course.
Nobody knows anybody.
I've only known you in a dream. I don't even know your name. You're just a beautiful visage in my dream.
I
And
only
I
know
think
you
we should
from the
keep it
big
that way.
billboard up front.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Come on.
Should I still pretend to be your android?
No, at this point, if anybody asks questions, I'm just going to punch them.
Oh, okay.
You're like, we've actually resorted to violence. No more subterfuge.
The corruption's at the top. What does it matter?
Artie's just so fed up with this.
Like I said, I've seen behind the curtain. I don't like it.
I've seen the wizard. He is scrawny.
I love this.
Now go to the 5th floor.
Yeah, going to the 5th floor.
As
The handprint is cleared because it's been 15 minutes.
yeah, the cleaning crew's gone through and wiped up the elevator. As you guys make your way down to the 5th floor, as the doors open, it is dark. The hallways have just the emergency lighting on, so it causes this red glow within the halls. You can see that they are flashing, but there's no noise sounding off. It is eerily quiet.
Is there a way for me to look up and see what does the cameras look like? Are they the cameras that like blink and move, or are they like static? And
When you look for a camera, you can see that the main one that's right in front of that would be right in front of the elevator is ripped out of the ceiling.
jeez. So I was joking about punching people, and now we might actually have to. Something is obviously not right. You don't think somebody else is here for what we want, right?
Why would Drac send 2 teams?
Do we know
I
if
think
Drac
Drac
has rivals?
Living
You
that long?
definitely, yeah, you definitely would know that. Like some people would be like, "Oh, screw this guy! Like we're gonna undercut him. His prices are way too high."
Well, it is always the possibility that it's someone who was not satisfied with Drac's wonderful work and is trying to undermine them. Um, but obviously that's a mistake. You don't do that to Drac without consequences.
Well, the consequences are going to come quick, so I think y'all need to get ready for whatever's about to happen here. Do I smell?
She talks to Sturg.
Jesus.
My loud
Taxman's pig.
taxman's pistol. It yells taxman every time I shoot it.
Ow!
Taxman!
Right in the kisser.
Oh man.
That's just making me think of some of the guns that you can find in Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I immediately went to that. Yeah. I'm just going to calmly. This is a wild idea. It's a wild choice. I'm just going to find a space in which I'm going to turn around and back into the elevator. And I'm going to find a space in which I can still see from outside the elevator and just place a firebomb on it. I'm just going to place it. I just want to.
That's so crazy. That insurance claim is gonna go wild.
just in cases. And yeah, I'm just gonna put a firebomb just so I can see it from the outside of the elevator.
Got you. Yeah, and as when you step out to place that, you can smell the heavy scent of blood coming from the left side of this hall.
Mm. Is anyone else feeling kind of hungry?
A little itchy, yeah.
Oh, nevermore. If you see us fighting people, you can peck the eyes out at the people we're fighting.
But don't describe it and don't show it.
Don't describe it. Just attack on sight what we fight.
For everyone watching this, just know someone is
Someone's
Just
losing
know.
a couple of them.
Someone got
Birds. You know the movie Birds? Just think of that.
I actually
a
I've
single
never seen
bird,
Birds.
one single giant bird.
I've seen
With the
Birdemic.
textures of 1,000 birds.
Birdemic eyes.
It's such an awful movie.
Oh,
It's such an awful movie.
yeah, I start going towards the left, then I have a pistol, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a way to defend yourself. Yeah, as you go down that left hallway, the scent gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You can see a brief shadow from the room before you kind of turn the corner to see inside of the door that somebody is just kind of going to town on the bags. Like a little Capri Sun.
So they're drinking all of them now.
Yes.
That's just rude.
Back turn to us.
Yeah. You can tell from behind that they're a Nosferatu vampire.
Mm.
So they're quite feral looking and tend to not roam the streets much.
What is that?
That is a little rat.
Ugly.
Wow. Okay, I wouldn't have said that. Hateful.
Ew!
You've been so nice this whole time.
Yucky!
Well, more so ugly in that they're trying to undermine drag.
The fangirl has got to. It's one thing at a time. Unless someone else wants to do something, I'm probably just going to try to sneak up behind this person.
Not Wesley. Wesley's just like,
Yeah.
I've never seen these motherfuckers.
Do you want to sneak up and attack or like sneak up and restrain?
Sneak up and restrain, yeah. So we can
Then give
figure
me
this guy
a
out.
dex roll and then a strength.
Ooh. Dex and strength. Dex. That'd be a no because I got a 15 and
All right.
strength. I'm gonna use a different D20. Hope for the best. No. No and no. Because it's 16 and a 16.
Yeah, so as you try to sneak up on them inside of the room, you end up slipping on one of the bags, falling hard on your bottom as you make a bit of a noise when you go down. And as they see you, they turn around and kind of let out this screech. And you both who are in the hall can hear something fall on the far other side as you see two other Nosferatu vampires barreling down the hallway at you both.
Oh no.
Getting ready to swing.
Takes out the gun.
Yeah, are you guys attacking?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, all right.
We have to.
So-
we can't talk.
Yeah, in Electric Bastionland, damage is automatic. So go ahead and just roll me damage, you guys.
So here's the
Okay.
thing. The gun is not loud. It's actually Wesley's just screaming.
Honestly, iconic.
That's so funny. I love it. I love it.
4
so
damage
much.
for me.
4 damage. Beautiful.
Three
So,
damage.
Are you both attacking the same one or different ones?
Different.
So this, I don't know what kind of pistol I have. Actually, it just says D6 pistol. Does that mean it's a D6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just means the
Yes.
damage is
Yes. Okay.
d6.
My bad.
Nah, you're all good. We're all
Six.
learning here.
6 damage.
All
And
right.
I'm firing at the one that's in the room that we were trying to sneak up on.
Yeah, and as you do, you kind of knock him off his balance. And he kind of goes to kick you while you are sitting on the floor with him.
Rude.
Um let me get my damage dice. All right. So, um Artie, you are going to take 5 damage.
Cool.
As he kicks you pretty good.
How is the damage again in this?
So that 5 will eat through your HP first, and then if it's more than your HP, it'll start eating into your strength.
Oh, well, yeah.
And
Well,
we don't have a lot of HP either, right?
yeah.
I think it's like
No, your HP is just your hit protection. Your strength is where your health is actually at.
Yeah, so I'm negative HP now, and then I go my strength. So when I roll, does that mean I'm looking for something lower because my strength is lower?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that's awful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It fucking sucks.
And then Rosa and Wesley, those two down the hall that you both attacked, are kind of trying to get back at you with their claws, both hitting you, both of you, for 3 damage.
Okay.
okay.
Not me getting the roughest part of it.
And then it is back to you all.
Smoke bomb.
Smoke bomb? Yeah. Throw that thing down. Do they have to pass a check or something?
I don't know. Let me go look. Smoke baby. Wherefore art thou?
I did roll an 8 for my stirring ore.
Oh, you're hitting again?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. You bonk him right on top of the head. He's got a lump now. And he is properly out of the fight.
Yay!
This says it doesn't look like it's a save. It just says fills a room with smoke, attacks through the smoke are impaired.
Oh, got you. Yeah. So all of you are in a cloud of smoke right now. There's one that's on the ground, and the other two look disoriented. What
Can
is
I
your move?
smoke bomb attack, or is it just smoke bomb?
It's just smoke bomb. They can't see right now. It'll dissipate soon, though.
We should go. We should grab the bags and just go.
Go do that. I am very, very hurt. Go do that.
Okay. And then like runs into the blood lab, wherever the bags are.
Yeah, you can see that there are a couple. Most of them are kind of bitten through and no good, but you are able to grab about a good 5, which should lend you a nice like 300.
300 per bag?
300 altogether.
We're gonna need a lot of bags.
If you want, Rosa could take, like, she can hold people off if you want to get more bags.
This room only has those 5 that are good. But you can check the rest of this floor.
Okay, yeah.
Get these guys out of here.
I think we'll
With the sling, she's gonna go to Artie, sling him over the shoulder.
Hello?
Hold on real tight. Hold on real tight.
Girl,
she has the
thing.
Let's go. Essentially,
Yeah,
it's like the way that she like has Artie just like clinging to her. It's like I don't remember the technical term, but I know it's like one of like those weird fireman carries where like you you wrap your arms around the waist like while you're upside down, and then like the legs are wrapped around like the shoulder neck area.
So I'm head forward
That's
instead
fine.
of head back. Is that what you're saying? Like I couldn't shoot behind you while you're carrying me.
You could do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We're doing that. We're doing that.
What a crazy visual. You see the Nosferatu vampires kind of gnashing at the smoke, trying to bite at it.
Oh no. Oh, that's
That's so
sad.
funny. That's so
That's-
cute. Ignore them. We have other bags to find.
I just want to get rid of this one because my lungs are pop. I'm
You
gonna
can
pop
certainly
up
try.
one
I'm
more
still
shot.
running.
I'm just gonna pop one shot while I'm being taken.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. You'll be at disadvantage, so roll twice and take the higher number.
Twice to take the higher. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's higher. Yeah. You're right. They're both 4s. So
Okay, yeah. You are able to shoot it quite good, and it goes down.
there's
You just
still
have the
there's
one
more.
left, but it is preoccupied in the room trying to like to get up off the floor like what it can, the scraps.
Lovely. We'll deal with that one on the way out, I guess.
I think Wesley is gonna try opening up the doors to any of the other rooms to see if there is any bags. Maybe.
Yeah, when you are walking into the other area, you can see that the doors are labeled. You see that the door that you all went to, it says left hall AB, and then
Okay.
it says right hallway A, comma B, and then you can see that further down the hallway you have O positive and O negative, and those doors are quite hefty.
Do we know what Drax's favorite is?
I
Oh,
don't think
negative, baby.
based.
Oh,
Yeah.
negative.
I don't think it's. I mean, this is for everybody, and O negative is for everybody. Or is it the other one? It's one of them two.
O negative can only give to O negative, I believe.
Rosie, you can put me down now.
Are you sure?
If I'm
You
wrong,
look
please don't say
very
so. Be kind to
injured.
me.
I genuinely don't remember, and I know I'm one of them.
Damn, I know I'm one of them too, but yeah. Are you sure? You
I'm-
looked very injured and weak.
I'm very injured. I am a little weak. Yes. Can I? Would I know if sucking down one of the bags would help heal?
Yeah, so it won't get your strength back, but taking a rest will give you all of your HP back.
Well, we don't have time for a rest.
You can rest in Electric Bastionland can take minutes.
Oh, cool. While everybody's searching, I'm just gonna like nurse a baggie.
A little juice pouch.
Just holding my.
Yeah, how quickly can you drink your Capri Sun? Exactly.
Y'all come
Could
get y'all
keeping
juice.
watch also count as like a rest, or is that an active thing that is not a rest?
Yeah, you can keep watch on the rest. I will have you roll our luck roll then, and that'll just be a D6.
Oh.
2.
You, as you're taking your rest, the hall's been pretty quiet. You could just hear that other vampire around the corner, kind of in the other room. But then you don't. It goes quiet. And you're not sure why, but it does.
Wesley, if you can ramp up the collection, we should probably leave soon.
Okay. I was it just like,
Not to pressure you, but the other weird one just went quiet.
oh no. Okay. We'll look around. What would I have to do to try and find?
Yeah. Seeing this like door with like the O negative, it has clearly a like key card slot in it.
I know it's key
got it.
cards, but I have lock picks.
You can use them.
I actually bought lock picks.
Well, we
Oh,
will
did you?
we will flavor lockpicks as like little mini hacks.
Yeah, it's like a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you like kind of put it up to the door, it immediately kind of short circuits the card entry, turning it off, and the door's automatic lock opens up.
Oh, yes. Success.
The smell hits you hard. It is
Oh.
like walking into a bakery on an empty stomach.
I think Wesley's mouth waters. But they're like, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Okay. Let's get the bags. And then goes in. Just like
Yeah.
doing the arms and just like
And as you are collecting, I need both of you outside of the room. So just roll me a 20 and tell me what it is.
10.
19.
You both hear footsteps. They are loud and clunky. You can hear echoes coming from a stairwell. And you can also hear the winding up of like something that's clearly on like a tension mechanic. As you both sit at the end of the hallway, a small cylindrical item rolls down.
Oh no.
Give me a dex check, both of you.
oh my
Oh
god.
no.
And we have to be lower than our dex, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
what's
I got
my
a
dex?
2.
15.
I got a 2.
Please. Please be kind. Please be kind.
Be kind to me, Arthur.
4. Okay.
As you do, as the cylindrical item rolls down, you both immediately recognize what it is and shield your eyes as a flashbang goes off, and you hear wisping through the air, "Foom, foom," as in the wall behind you, 2 stakes are stuck. As
Oh.
your eyes adjust at the end of the hallway is a vampire hunter.
Oh no.
One singular?
Yeah, and he is armed.
Oh,
He's
boy.
also hot.
Yes, absolutely.
Damn, Van Helsing.
Damn Van Helsing! He's got on a beautiful blood red leather duster,
Oof.
kind of adorned in bandoliers, with these beautiful knee-high combat boots,
Damn.
that look well worn in, with a large belt buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hot.
A 2006 Hot Topic kid's dream.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean?
God.
That's 2024.
My partner just went through Romancevania, so the way that they did Van Helsing in that one is completely opposite of this. So I'm just like, I'm conflicted. Do I like this one?
Oh
Incredible.
boy.
And you
Wesley
can see
comes
that
out
his
like, okay, y'all, I
No, shh. Like, get down.
Go.
How close to the elevator is he? Is the
he's
hunter?
blocking your way into the elevator.
have. We are
Right,
the
so, like, how
goofiest vampires.
Like, is it between us? Like, in the middle?
He's between. Yeah, I would say he's closer to the elevator than he is to you two.
Closer? How
Yeah.
close? How close to the elevator is he?
Look at him
Is he
like
just stepping out of the elevator?
No, he actually didn't use the elevator at all.
Oh yeah, you said stairs. You said stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like at the intersection of the hallway.
Cool. 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 Get out. No.
Get out.
No way.
I just yelled out, get out. Just no. No.
And you hear him chuckle as soon as I'm able to take the trash with me.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hateful.
Whoa!
Well, that's quite mean.
What's quite mean is you taking resources from these fine people.
Rich
Okay,
people?
we gotta be honest that these are not fine folks. You gotta be at least honest with that.
Well, they pay well to protect.
Why can't you just be a man of the people?
Wait a minute. Can I ask a quick question? You're saying that they're paying well to protect, so they are completely and entirely aware that. Wait, should I say it?
No.
He knows what we are.
Okay, so they're completely entirely aware that vampires exist because they're paying a vampire hunter to protect the blood.
Some are, some aren't.
Are you available for the highest bidder?
Why you?
You don't have money!
He doesn't know that!
Arnie, the whole reason we're
do your morals lie with so much with like the money of corrupt rich people, or do your morals lie in the fact that there are supernatural beings that live amongst us and you hate them because you're prejudiced?
Hard-hitting questions.
Hard-hitting questions.
The bimbo speaks honestly.
Like, damn.
Why not just print more money?
What does it cost? Like $10 for a banana? Point is, we're just trying to feed our own. Is it not wrong to try to feed our own?
My father was trying to feed his own. But then one of you night monsters attacked him during a late shift.
We're getting real close to the slur, sir.
And I will propose this, Mr.
Monsters
Helsing.
with a capital N.
I'll propose this, Mr. Von Helsing, if you permit me to say Mr. Von Helsing. Are we not that different from mortal beings? They do bad things all the time, and you don't see other human hunters doing human hunter things.
Doing
Is Von Helsing his actual name?
No.
That was his father's name. What do you mean?
My name is Helsing Vaughn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Helsing Vaughn, is it not as different? Humans attack other people all the time.
There's vegan humans.
Being a vampire hunter sounds better than being a cop.
You know? We can both agree on that one.
It is true. It is quite true.
No,
and I understand.
You got us there.
While Rose is doing this, I'm just gonna
play therapist right now.
Going over the ethics of vampire hunting.
I understand. Sometimes there are bad vampires out there, and you do have to hunt them down. But what about us who are just trying to feed our own?
Yes, that's true. If only we could have some sort of vampire reformation program, you know?
Exactly.
Put more good back into the community.
You could be the problem solver and not the problem causer.
Okay.
While that's happening, I'm just gonna.
Where do we get the resources?
I'm just gonna eyeball Wesley and be like, and like point to the vents, like above. And what I would like to be able to do is use the key card to go fill my bag full of more blood. And then in a different, like, just kind of, like, peace out and like slide into another room while they're having a full hearty conversation together and like point up for Wesley, as in like get into the vents, and I'm gonna go raid another room before hopping into a vent myself.
He's
Yeah,
venting.
well-
He's venting.
He's venting.
He's venting.
Among Us. He's sussy.
I know one thing and one thing only: the vents are open.
I was doing my task in medbay. Both of you give me dex rolls.
Oh boy. Definitely not.
I got it. I got a 6.
I got a 15 over 10.
Yeah, so Artie, you are able to slip into the other room and just kind of fill your bag. You're not even paying attention. You're like, I gotta get out of here.
and Wesley is stuck. Half their
Yeah,
body is
half the body out of the vent. You're like,
A fat ass. Wesley has a fat ass and it just gets stuck.
Yeah,
I'm trying to sneak around.
the clap of my ass
And the
cheeks.
clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the guards.
The clap of my ass cheeks alerting Helsing Vaughn.
And he's like, hold on, what's that clapping sound? You trying to pull one over me on me?
It is the sound of redemption, Helsing Vaughn. You know what is true in your heart.
Give me a charisma roll.
Listen to your heart.
What is my charisma? 16? Okay.
Oh.
15 below a 16, so we're good.
Yeah, and for a second he like kind of is like, but then like after hearing what you say, he's like, you know what? You made a lot of good points there. You made me think about a lot of things. Maybe all the resources we're putting into training vampire hunters, we could be bringing the community together. You know, we would have to do it in a way that, you guys could stay under the secrecy of your identities. We don't want to cause mass hysteria, but I think that, maybe if we're able to get a couple petitions signed, we could rent out a space at night just so you guys can do your thing.
Exactly. I'm so thankful that you are able to at least hear me out and hear the plight of my own out. I think I am comfortable enough to give you my phone number and we can organize something. We should probably try to get like a petition together and also a meeting.
Okay, yeah. There's a nice Chinese spot that I like going to. They got some bomb food. We could definitely talk over that.
I do like a nice atmosphere.
Rosa needs a little black book and a scheduler because
Rosie's collecting boyfriends.
Is doing it.
I have the Supreme Sugar Daddy, I have the Dr. Sugar Daddy, and now I have a Hunter Sugar Daddy.
Rosie's truly girl bossing her way through life.
Yeah, truly the face.
Not intentional.
The face and the boobs.
Mm-hmm.
The body
Thank you for speaking with me today, Helsing Vaughn. Do you have a first name that I could call you? Helsing Vaughn is kind of confusing to me sometimes.
Well, that's my first name, Helsing.
So just to call you Helsing, got it.
Yeah, or Hell or Sing.
Oh, I will call you Helsing because I'll have you singing another day.
Wow. How do you know?
I had to do that. Anyway. I mean, technically you did your job. You did take care of the Nosferatu, so I think your job is done right now. If you can let me and my fellows leave.
All right. I'm going to turn my back. I'm going to count to 5.
All right, and she's gonna just like go over to Wesley, shove that and then
in the vent. Shove his cakes into the
vent. I'm in the vents with a bag of something, either O or AB. Just in the vents.
I'm gonna see if I can try to get a couple back myself before like just getting in. But if she's not able to, she's fine.
Yeah, give me a quick dex.
Okay. Dex is 15. 4.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to get a little something before you dip off too. And when he turns around, all he can see is just like the vent like closing,
Yeah.
and you just hear him like call the elevator. As you all are traveling through the vent system, is kind of making a lot of noise as you all have a lot of things with you. You can hear a couple people being like, "Dang, that air conditioning is starting to sound real funny."
What are we paying for? Loud air conditioning in this economy?
Yeah, as you all are kind of making your way through the vent, you kind of cross over from the hospital side to the veterinary office side. You reach a little area in the vent where like there's a bit of a drop down, and you can see that it is in like the middle of like a pet examination room.
Are there people here?
There, you don't see anybody in there.
All right. That was stressful.
You all drop down?
From the
Yes.
vent?
Yeah.
Yeah. If nobody's
Sure.
in the room, yes.
Yes.
I mean, there's not a person in the room.
What's in the
Is there
room?
an android?
Oh,
It's
you
just
said
a
the vet.
little tiny cat with a pink bow on their neck. And they're just sitting there with their big eyes in front of the door.
I don't think I should drop down first. Well, I'm also behind Wesley. I don't think I should drop
I
down
would
first. I have a
probably have
bird.
made it there first. Do I know above table? Is this the kind of world where animals are disliked to the undead? Like
No,
X?
but you do know that in New Transylvania, animals can be a little weird.
Oh yeah. With a pink bow? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna jump down. If it's just a cat, and I'm just gonna be like, shh.
Give me a charisma check.
Jesus. Nor. Oh, I actually did it. 6.
No.
And as you say, shh, the cat yawns, and you see almost like a amphibian, its jaw open up, and these sharp teeth as it kind of
No.
yawns, and then it like just kind of goes and walks away from the door, just kind of like laying down on a chair.
Oh my god.
It's the cat from the Marvel, Miss Marvel or Marvel.
Yeah.
I love that cat.
Can my charisma go to pet this cat?
Yeah, I would let you pet the cat.
Okay, because I was like, okay, well,
They have exposed their tummy to you. It's not a trick.
Oh, y'all probably jumped down to me being fully sidetracked by this cat.
I think we're good, Wesley.
Okay. And Wesley's gonna like jump out and
Does it clap on the way down?
yeah.
I never
like
realized your ass was so fat.
Like the nicest little bubble butt. Yeah. up until 2 years ago, Wesley was just a small town boy with a fat ass.
They had all the town, all like small town boys and gals just jealous.
Oh,
So Wesley will jump down and then just like, okay, so what is the next? We have the blood, right? We don't need any more of the. We don't need the animal blood, do we?
I mean,
think
if we can fill another bag, I don't think it'd be a problem.
Yeah, I guess.
You do that then. I would feel bad.
I'm not taking it from the cat. I'm taking it from the bags.
I still feel bad.
Okay. Well, here, hold this bag and give me
Okay.
yours. And I go try to. I'm assuming it's not going to be in this room,
No.
so I'm gonna poke my head out to see what I see.
Yeah, when you look out, you can kind of see that this whole floor is overrun by like animals.
I'm sorry.
You
What do
can
you
see
do?
them just kind of like lounging around and playing around with stuff and sitting on the desk and eating all the snacks out of the staff room.
Where did the staff go? Is this just a large playroom?
You get the idea that based on the boot prints, this was not Helsing Vance. The place that you guys were at was not his first destination.
Incredible.
That's
Well,
wild. Okay. Well, I love this so very much. I'm just gonna be like, and just walk out and sniff to wherever the blood should be for the aminals.
Yeah, it's a very small room that you find. It's freezing cold in there, not that the cold bothers you. Um but it is quite easy to get in there.
I fill another bag.
Yeah, and you easily get that. Um you all kind of get a bit of a call um through your kind of earpieces from Valentine, where she's like, hello, I did not mean to alarm you, but I'm at risk of getting a parking ticket and this car is not registered to me, so I would like for you all to hurry up.
We should get going.
On the list of issues we've had.
Parking tickets are bad. I don't want to do
Yes,
that.
very bad. I do not plan on paying this, and I do not intend to run my record.
a very clean record, I'm fairly sure.
Hmm.
We're headed out now. We've got 3 full bags. That should be enough, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I'm sure if we don't really make the money back, hopefully
We gotta
Drac
weigh
will
back in next time.
maybe Drac will have
Oh,
do another
don't
thing.
forget we have to drop off a bag to one of my sugar daddies.
After Drac,
The
we'll give
one
him
of is
whatever's left.
crazy.
After we drop off a stack of this to Drac, we'll give whatever's left
Yes.
over to him.
Yes. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're fangirling for now 2 people now.
3.
Oh my god.
Helsing Van has made it onto the list.
Mob boss, doctor, hunter.
Incredible.
It's fine.
I guess
I love this.
we run out of the side door if there's any side door.
Yeah, you all are get Wesley, give me a luck roll. That's just a D6.
Damn.
Mm.
A D6?
Mhm.
But I'm just a little guy with a fat ass.
Just a little guy with a fat ass.
And I'm a 5.
Yeah, as you get down, you can hear that there is an alarm going off. But because you guys are kind of in the side door area, you were able to use that card to unlock the door for you all. As you can hear Dr. Neil over the intercom being like, it appears there's been a security breach on the 5th floor. Whoever the security guy is for tonight, you failed me. I'll never financially recover from this.
The
He's such a
full
vampire.
intercom.
Due to the
You
stress
failed
that I
me?
have endured, I'm going to go ahead and take an early afternoon. I will see you all later. Please only tell the police the truth.
I love Dr. Neil.
What a wild.
He is so petrified.
He's been alive for way too long. He's like, I don't have to take anything seriously. He's so jaded. He's like, humans will believe anything.
Perfect sugar daddy.
It's like, I don't even have a doctor degree.
People just believed me, and they did not die. So I guess I'm a doctor. All right, but we make our way back to Valentine's.
Yeah, and you guys can see that Valentine is trying very hard to butter up this parking meter maid, being like, "Oh, well, I did not know, and I'm waiting for my friend, and their leg is broken, so I did not want them to have to walk around the entire building, so I'm waiting right here."
Do we?
Wonderful news.
I
Also, the
didn't
car
hear
is not
that?
in park; it is on neutral, and I have my gas on the brake.
I didn't
Wonderful
hear.
news.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
were
hear the
able
leg was
to
broke. Oh, my bad.
we were able to submit the wife that has delusions and also a leg injury. So we are perfectly
Yes,
fine now.
a delusional leg injury. So if you do not mind, I will be taking my friends and we will be going home. Get in the car.
Get in the car. Just flings herself in.
Yeah. And once everybody is in, she kind of just like gasses it as the person's like, "Wait, your ticket."
You'll never
Uh,
catch me.
You'll never catch me.
The real cop.
You're just the city's bitch.
The insults are
As you all make your way back to the docks, the brakes are slammed on as you all kind of have to like hold yourself from like flying forward. And she's like, "Well, that was a very smooth job. You guys could do it. I was definitely not going to leave after 58 minutes if I did not hear anything from you."
Why 58 minutes? That's very specific.
Well, I figured that in 58 minutes it would not matter the last 2 minutes.
I can't argue with that logic.
I would like to argue with that logic.
Wesley's
I don't
face
think you
just
would.
twitches. Like,
Alright, well, let us see your spoils.
I think it's
As
time
she
for-
kind of like looks into the back seat.
It's Wesley's time to
Not
take
in
a, take a Capri Sun pouch.
So 3 bags and whatever the titties could have holding.
Each of you roll me a d6.
Do I use? I got
5.
a 2.
5.
5.
You all together got $12,000 worth of blood.
Ooh.
What were we supposed to get?
You all were supposed to get 10,000.
Oh,
The
look at
15,000 got added after he gave you credits.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you assume that you have a little bit of time before that starts to collect interest.
Fair.
Now we have a
As-
way in and out.
Yeah, as Valentine counts it up, she's like, "Oh, perfect, great. You all are quite efficient in what you do. I assume you did not run into trouble."
I started a union.
So many troubles. A hunter. Technically, Neil is another one of us. Not a problem,
That's
but
on my
an idea.
2024 bingo list.
Yeah. Well, me.
And I started a union with that hunter. So we'll see what goes next Tuesday.
I see. You are quite busy, as Drac has told me.
No, but
well,
this one will be.
What are we talking about?
What are we
He said you want to
about?
eat. I said eat what? You
Humble
all
brags.
collect your bags and walk up the warehouse stairs to Drac's office. The door is cracked as you see him kind of sitting counting some credits from a previous deal that night. Welcome back.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
I'm reading 3 different expressions. Is everything okay?
I'm in pain.
No, this is just what I look like all the time.
I'm perfectly fine.
Well, you are always perfectly fine, my rose.
Oh my god.
Jack.
Well, and he taps the desk.
Oh, put my bag down.
I put all my bags down, but there is a secret titty bag that is for the doctor because we keep promises.
It's gonna be so warm by the time you get it to him.
With love. It's with love.
With love.
The perfect temperature.
But I guess if we're vampires, wouldn't it still be cold?
Oh yeah, true. It's got a little frost on it.
He can feel the warmth.
Yeah, as he counts the bags, he's just kind of nodding his head, and he's like, "Good job," and he throws one to each of you.
Aw.
Wonderful. A little snack.
See,
You all
Wesley, I
did.
told you everything would be great.
You all did
Yeah.
truly a lot better than I expected. So
You know,
Oh.
So I look
hearing
forward
that
to a
twice
future
in the same
call.
hour is hurtful.
It's not often I work with new people.
I'd be willing to work again.
Always for you, Drac.
And you?
I mean, what else can I do?
I could name a couple of things, but
Yeah, I
That's
can
not
name
here nor
7, like right off the top.
I'm sorry.
You could go into poetry writing.
yeah, or dancing
You could take
What
up a lot of.
What kind of dancing?
at the cake factory.
I want a couple bands. Yes. Drac is like, I have a couple ideas.
Hey.
Looking around. It's like, no, don't look at me and my fat ass.
You all have done a successful job paying off that $10,000 debt and even got a little treat out of it. Is there anything you guys would want to do to kind of cap off your night of success?
Don't you?
Forget about it.
I'm having a lovely, lovely dinner with my 3 sugar daddies.
All
Jeez,
3 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
they know what's up.
As well.
Oh, vampire doctor, I see.
Oh, a hunter. You
Wow, I
good?
never thought
You
about
cool?
getting into that
Okay, we're
profession.
good.
Does it pay well? Do you have a 401k? What are the benefits looking at? Do you get dental?
Good questions to ask.
But with that, your blood bags delivered, your debt lowered, and a little bit of a treat just for being brave little soldiers. It seems as though your time in New Transylvania has gotten a little bit easier. You can't help but wonder what your future awaits as you have made several new connects in the underground vampire world, possibly starting a union between vampire hunters and vampires, as well as a side job in cybernetics on the down low. And as always, Drax's door will constantly be open for his favorites. I would like to go ahead and say thank you to all of my players for joining me along this silly adventure. Closing out, I've been Cyrus. I go by they, them, and he pronouns. If you want to find me online, you can find me at Yo It's 8-Bit. I do art, I do cosplay, and I do TTRPG stuff. And if you're going to be at Big Bad Con, come say hi to me.
Hell yeah. My name is Ryu. I do a lot of stuff on the internet and a lot of stuff behind the scenes at GRTW, as well as some other teams and wonderfulness. Variety streamer and currently running through Mass Effect on my channel, among other things, paper magic, all that wonderful stuff. And I am the Chaos Mistress for Roll for Luck, which will be airing at some point on a Wednesday, every other Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Girls Running World channel. And I will see y'all next time.
And I've been Angie, they them pronouns. I've been playing Wesley, they them pronouns. And you can find me at Agonthetic on the internet. Weekly, you can find me over on Tales Archived on our ongoing D&D campaign, Known Realms to Lesh. This by the time that this releases, I mean, I think we're gonna be on like our 82nd, 83rd episode. It's pretty far ahead. So it's been very fun, and future things in the future, and also a big bad con. So yeah, that's me.
And hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava
Wind
here.
tunnel!
Hush! I just wanted to do fairy clack. Anyway, you can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture on Twitter, sometimes on TikTok. I'm just also on all the socials at Madam Ava Couture. You can typically find me on my home channels of Girls on These Worlds with Ryu on Roll for Luck or on Exquisite Corpse Presents on Sundays. And yeah, it's been a delight. It's been a darling. It's probably not going to be Virgo season by the time this airs, but happy Virgo season to y'all.
Yeah. And once again, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a great time listening to our little adventure and also have a great time listening to the other adventures going on for BIPOC VampDay and support some BIPOC vampires. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.